Okay, we're going to talk about multiplying polynomials. We'll start with doing some monomials. If you have 3x times 2x, you're going to multiply those coefficients to 6, and then x times x is x squared. So that's what x squared means. X squared means that you multiplied an x times an x. If you had an x plus an x, now you have 2x. So if you had this one, that would be 6x. There's one x here. This is an x times an x times an x times an x. So now there's 5 of them. So that's a case where you add those exponents. This would be distributing because we're multiplying this monomial times this trinomial. So we're going to multiply each one. So 3x times x squared would be 3x to the third minus 12x to the second plus 21x. If you're multiplying a binomial times a binomial, we use what's called FOIL, F-O-I-L. So this is for the first. I'm going to go down instead, F-O-I-L. The first, the outers, the inners, and the last. What that means is in each parenthesis. So first, the 3x times the x. That's the first thing in each parenthesis. So that's 3x to the second. Your outside ones, your outers, would be 3x and positive 7, which would be plus 21x. Your inners would be minus 2 and x, so that's minus 2x. And then the last one in each parenthesis would give you minus 14. Remember, that's a product. The first time through, you're multiplying everything. You'll often find that these two are like terms. You can put those together. So we have 3x squared plus 19x minus 14. So FOIL again, the first in each parentheses, 3x times x, then the outer ones, the inner ones, and then the last. There is another way to think about it in terms of distributing, so I'm going to redo this one. Some people think about it as 3x times each of these, which would be 3x squared plus 21x, and then the negative 2 times each of those, so negative 2x minus 14. And you can see we wind up with the exact same answer, even the same order. So whether you do it as first, outers, inners, last, or 3x times each one and negative 2 times each one, same answer. If you have 3x minus 2 quantities squared, you can FOIL that. Just write the two of them next to each other. So we get 3x times 3x is 9x to the second. Their outers, 3x times negative 2, minus 6x. Your inners are also minus 6x. Negative 2 times negative 2, positive 4. So we get 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. Now if you have this one, this would be a binomial times a trinomial. And this is where you want to think about that distributing again. So we're going to multiply 3x times each one of these. So we get 12x to the third minus 3x to the second plus 9x. Then you're going to multiply negative 2 times each of them. What I like to do is put the like terms underneath each other. You don't have to do it that way, but negative 2 times 4x squared would be negative 8x squared. So I'm going to put that right here. Negative 2 times negative x, a positive 2x, and then a minus 6. So 12x to the third minus 11x to the second plus 11x minus 6. No like terms in this one. That's as far as you can go. Remember, you need like terms when you're adding. So that's it for that one.